you saw
Gen.G taking on OG. For those that don't know, NOLY used to be on this team. Now he is on OG. He got replaced for Firstkiller. They have played in this season before, and Gen.G did beat them. Gen.G red hot this tournament, now in top 4 with OG. Gen.G even beat G2.
Absolutely.
So they are doing very well. They've been red hot, man. They're trying to win it all. Com is still rocking this boost. The whole team is rocking the boost. Remember, guys, yesterday some people were talking about it. That green boost you can't really see in the air when people are using it. So it's a little bit of a competitive advantage. Firstkiller goes high. Chronic gets a good shot right off the rip. Good pass. Close the predictions. All right, let's close them.
G2 this season has had the crown. It looked like
all right, guys. 79% favored.
But this
okay.
So far, they have looked
Gen.G's favored by a lot.
Confident, and Chronic is a big part of that success.
But yeah, OG, on the other hand, if they win this series, they're guaranteed in the major. If they lose it and TSM loses to G2, then they are in the major still.
For that tying goal.
But this OG team's been looking good, man. They're boot camping. They had a good day yesterday.
The regional where they can be #1. They'll go to Copenhagen.
Why am I forgetting who they beat yesterday? They won in Game 7, right?
The result of the next semifinal, if you're an OG fan, that's what's at stake. But for now, you see
they beat LG yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't M80. M80 lost to TSM in Game 7. So it was LG, you're right. It was 4-2.
You can see Firstkiller to jump.
Yeah, they were getting hyped.
Very important win here. Did he buy enough time? Chronic gonna go for a redirect, but nice job from Com to make sure the ball never found him.
OG showing some potential, but against Jack.
Guys, I'm trying. I don't want to be that guy, man, but I'm trying to see G2 again. And I'm trying to see G2 versus them. I want to see AppJack against G2 again.
I'm cutting that off.
I want to see a grand final, man, of those two.
More of that glue roll yesterday. You saw him landing so many demos, actually demoing more than anybody.
You think
else
third time's
yesterday.
a charm?
But you cannot forget that he also has that individual ability, a low altitude double tap.
AppJack's camera disappeared.
From apparently Jack, and a good dive from Firstkiller. Already Gen.G is suffocating OG with pressure.
Oh, and Firstkiller wanting to drop this off. But now it goes.
I am not paying out the predictions, guys. We are literally 2 minutes into Game 1.
And here's J-Nabs with the long pass and tried his best to handle that. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, they're all rocking that boost.
And the stats have very
guys, when the other team jumps from Gen.G's perspective, try to see if you can see the boost.
More than OG in those attempps. You're already seeing
look at NOLY, or look at J-Naps right now.
Start this early in the game, almost in the second half. J-Naps likes to go high, and
hey, I'll make all the subs in a moment. Hey, Mason, comment under my profile, !Steam, but comment and say requested Steam sign. Make sure your account's open. It's invisible, I know.
That consistent shine he's shown us in this regional com. Oh, he surprised us, but a great save from Jack comes out.
This is the best opportunity we've seen yet from OG. They've had extended pressure, but that is a key miss there. Com not able to get the 50, and now the low boost challenge. You can see the early jump from J. He is nowhere near.
Leaves it for first. Bang!
And Firstkiller will knock it down, and that
just like clockwork, man. And they're coming out hot. Chronic makes a good play. Guys, I am glad to see Gen.G looking good right now because I want us to obviously have a better chance of the major.
That is the threat from Gen.G when they have the ball in the air.
Can you explain why the boost gives an advantage not being able to see it? So if you look at Chronic, you can see his trail behind his car, what he's going to be doing in the air, right? So if he keeps boosting and you can see it, he's trying to go up in the air with it. If they're not boosting, usually they're going to go low with it. And when you can't tell with the boost, it's hard to read as a defender. It's very hard.
The pressure is on, but now missing this offense from OG could start to be stifled.
If I give 10 subs, can I get a Steam sign? I do not do that, I'm sorry.
Disrupts NOLY right in the box. This is scary, but with that demo, OG can breathe a bit.
And that's
I appreciate the offer though, man. That's a lot. I appreciate that.
NOLY trying to slow things down and take time, but Firstkiller, he's being such a headache for NOLY to deal with.
What's the Steam sign? You pretty much comment. I don't know if he could have got around that. I don't know if Chronic had boost. Pretty much you're just saying like I was here on the person's profile.
Get them out
It's like a
of their
virtual
half.
signature.
And OG got to figure out how to break up these passes. It's 3 unanswered goals. At least the 2 past ones have been off of passes. And a fantastic one from Chronic, who's been that selfless player.
$50 for a virtual autograph.
Defense could fit on any team.
Yeah, I
Jack,
just, you know, I would rather people like
J-Naps,
support,
and
you know, if they
OG
just want to like
layering their
support.
defense. But Gen.G are knocking on this door. And
What about
finding
1,000
almost
subs?
every
Yeah, I'm
rebound.
down.
Coming through the midfield now is Chronic. Through the
Game
corner.
1, man.
Runs
Gen.G
into
looking
NOLY.
dominant, fellas.
Firstkiller
They're
up.
looking too dominant
NOLY
this game.
Sends it away. Oh wait, the shot! That was kind of crazy. These counterattacks, I gotta watch it. I think I have some time to breathe, but really we don't.
You can see Gen.G has been able to spend so much time on attack.
Damn, man, this
Even
has been
their
domination out of
Firstkiller
game
speed,
1.
It's been a struggle.
OG coming out a little
particularly
slow.
Nolly. It seems like in those situations, Nolly tried to control the ball. Firstkiller on his tail. We do see another shot, but again, Firstkiller there, and he also had an incredible save before. All around, solid performance. You see
What the
everybody
fuck?
from Gen.G.
Are they
Firstkiller
trolling?
and apparently Jack.
Get him out!
Side by side on the wall.
All right, that was too flat of a game. No offense
Why
looking good there.
man says smash.
As well for Gen.G in that game. Overall, very routine. This is going to be a really telling game, I think, game 2. OG shutout.
OG need a good start here, man.
They're going to have to figure something out and try to mix some things up.
Yeah,
I would
OG have
drink
faced
Kiwi's
Gen.G
bathwater.
twice
Are you
now,
talking
once
about the girl
in
casting?
each regional,
Bro, you are
except this
crazy.
one.
If
Haven't
anyone
really
is
taken
that
more
down
than
bad where
A
they would
thus
drink
far.
someone's
It's been a
bathwater,
tough
you need
matchup,
help.
But OG have only grown more as the regionals have gone on. OG utilizing a lot of these defensive demos to relieve this pressure.
I
that
need help
Gen.G,
then.
which can be
Okay.
suffocating to go up against. With Gen.G even peaking
Yeah, you do.
in this split, or especially in this regional, taking a win against G2 was a huge statement. Now you hope that they can keep up those type of performances in playoffs, as they are harassing the net, but OG's defense lives on.
And one thing I will also say, that you still got OG using that grass boost meta. So they're not leaving anything out there. They're putting it all on the field.
Oh, that's scary.
Ah, good read by
That
J-Nap.
was a tough one for Jack to reach with
AKA
boost.
Jake.
Chronic
I know
keeps
him
the
like
play
that.
alive.
We're cool.
J-Naps gets that on the ground, and OG are slow
Come on,
in the
Jake.
midfield, but it could be their time for a counter.
Come on, Robert. That's
keeps the
calm.
march going, but you just can't even utilize his back wall. Gen.G just deny everything, and look, Chronic wanting to meet
big bump.
Firstkiller, and that's a big bump. Jack,
Ah,
the
he went
shot's
for the
too
bump.
high, it's off the cross, and couldn't find the rebound, so Gen.G retreat.
You always have to be careful of that.
Let's
especially
go,
the team
Jason.
that loves to leave the ball go.
Let's go,
for the bumps. That was a
Jason.
very good opportunity. Actually, a little surprising.
Keep your eye on the
that
ball,
Gen.G was not
kid.
able to score.
Wash the hands. Wash the hands.
Shows you that in a heartbeat, Gen.G can make those adjustments if you give
What's
them that
Noly's
space. Now on
first
the dribble,
name?
Chronic, there's a
I don't
flick.
know Noly's
Tom
first name.
Doesn't get bumped off the ball, but you saw Firstkiller going for it.
Yeah, this OG's defense needs layers when
Patty?
Gen.G, maybe
His name's
not
Patty?
as demo-heavy as OG,
Joseph?
at least in this match.
Oh, it's Joseph?
Will bump you out of the way. Here's Jack with the double tap and calm.
None of your
ready
business.
This time.
Okay.
Jack pulled off a nice double
didn't know
tap
that was
in
that
the
deep.
first game. Now demos across the board. OG have been good at getting Gen.G out of their
Cristiano.
hair, but now that Gen.G's
Nacho.
their own demos,
Okay.
they can keep the play alive.
Now we're
longer.
just bullshitting.
Finally, the midfield
All right, here we go,
punctured
man.
Here, OG, who forward to get
What
some
up,
more
Dino?
shots, more than the one they've had.
Tyrese. Did you just think of your favorite NBA player, Tyrese Halliburton? I respect that. Indiana Pacer, man. I'm from Indiana.
Helping out almost.
Dude, speaking of Tyrese Halliburton, guys, in his house, he has like a game room, and he has a machine that literally plays every video game from like PS3 and below.
OG are
Like every
surviving, but
console. It's
we'll see if
nuts.
they'll be
I
able
wonder
to
how
actually
much that
thrive
damn
in
thing
this
costs.
game, Calm.
Like
They
PS1,
slow
nice shot.
J-Naps.
That's a good play.
The ball
PS1,
comes down to
PS2,
him, and
PS3,
OG off to a good start.
GameCube, Xbox 360, everything. It's insane. It's like a huge like stand-up arcade machine. It's an emulator? Yeah, I wonder like how much that damn thing costs, man. Yeah, it has the Wii and stuff on it too. Has literally everything.
First goal for OG in this series. Have to play quick to keep up with them, and J-Naps almost set up for success.
Uh-oh.
That's maybe a miss, a critical one from Chronic as Calm hits the backboard. Now NOLY.
Bro, your PC can do that.
Disrupt the structure in the play.
Nah, but it was like a legit arcade machine.
7 says Kep beats its meat to mean fox.
And J-Naps makes the save as it turns.
Firstkiller barely got a piece of that, and it was such an excellent effort from J-Naps to get there and pass it.
I don't know, it was pretty cool though.
From behind the defense. Now another
That's a good play.
opportunity.
Ah, that should be a goal. Guys, OG's looking good. They're getting amped up. Have a look at your left side of your screen, man. J-Naps hits it mid. Cobb's there, gets the rebound off the post, man. Sorry, guys, when you're a genius, you're thinking about 100 things. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat tonight as well.
Calm able to clean up his own play. You love to see it. 2-0. And now Gen.G to make sure Calm doesn't do that again.
How is NOLY sponsored by Red Bull? Nice bump by Jack. They brings it back in it.
Yep.
So NOLY is sponsored by Red Bull because of I know their org is partnered with Red Bull. If you look at their logo at the top of your screen, so he probably got some exclusive deal as well.
He's a ones fanatic.
I know he has to wear Red Bull like anytime he's like on camera.
Even more difficult, but overall, very solid response here. Gen.G still got work to do.
Now it's Chronic up.
Dude, I don't know how people drink energy drinks like that. Like Red Bull's a shitload. I mean, hey, if Red Bull said, hey, we'll sponsor you, so-and-so amount, you gotta drink a Red Bull a day, I'm fucking shot. You know what I mean? I'm fucking down that bitch.
Still wins the challenge. You get close to the
I drink 2 a day. I can't drink them. The only time I ever drank them was like if you went out to the bars when I was in college and stuff.
Hoping to set up J-Naps.
Fill it with water. You guys know what I used to do when I was on XSET? So XSET was sponsored by Ghost Gaming. You guys know what that is? It's like a protein. They have protein. They have energy drinks and stuff like that.
NOLY. The flip reset double gets the
well, I enjoy drinking. I like G Fuel at the time. I just like the flavored drink, you know. So I would drink G Fuel, and I didn't really like Ghost and stuff. And I would rock a Ghost cup every day on stream, but I would rock in G Fuel in that bitch. All right, guys, they win that game, man. 1-1. That's a good bounce back. Torment in the back.
115 says stop the cat, little bro.
Is Torment rock hard, or is that just me?
At the end there, very good defensive
play.
Hey,
it's a rated E game.
Proven they've got what it takes, but how will they play in Game 3? Gen.G. Now we'll see if they have some adjustments. Game 1.
All right, here we go, man. 1-1. It's been a good series so far.
We saw OG
big bounce back game from OG last one.
And also have some misdirection of their own, and there's another misdirection play.
Fernie says thoughts on FK's dad being a keyboard warrior.
Comes last back, dives on it.
Bro, I'm not getting involved in that shit.
I'm doing enough. However, it is a 2v1 situation here. You've got J-Naps up against Firstkiller and apparently Jack. Chronic will be slow to the play. NOLY, nice demo as well, but the panic's still there for OG.
Oh!
Save off his own post.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
In the end, knocking it in. Oh, that has got to be frustrating for OG.
Jack being called off.
Dude, that's some shit I would do. That's some shit I do. Nah, I won't claim that. That's some shit y'all would do.
Putting on some amazing pressure right off a kickoff. And Gen.G converting even when they got demoed. It was 2 versus 3, and Gen.G still executed.
That's Rizzo.
Goes up high,
Bro, Rizzo
ceiling gets an important touch.
The
it
fuck?
goes all the way across.
How's that in?
Firstkiller does it.
A Firstkiller from his own back wall goes off the ceiling.
Oh, hell nah.
Like a book.
Bro, he went off the ceiling and dunked that shit.
Continue to play an important role in this series. In Game 1, he was all over him. And there, to have the boldness to go off the ceiling and then on top of everything score it. That is why it is annoying to play Firstkiller.
It really is. You can never feel safe, and NOLY pushed off the ball, but J-Naps assisting. The play goes forward. Calm mistouch. NOLY turns around, keeps it alive. But Jack escorts this out. J-Naps below, looming for his chance. He retreats for boost and wanting that pass maybe from NOLY. That gets broken up by Chronic. But it won't be easy. Gen.G moves.
I think Jack looks pretty good right now, guys.
Made 2v3s.
To be fair, He usually looks good. It's just both times I've watched them play G2 in the finals or the semi last time is when they just didn't look good as a team. But they all look good right now as a team.
Chronic's still there. Firstkiller chasing around. And OG almost had a gap.
They look good right now.
But I like the idea on that play. You saw JNaps immediately leave the ball and move upfield, allowing the dribble from his teammate behind him, and it's resulted in this possession, but Calm not expecting that 50 there. And now you can see JNaps also getting tangled up with Calm. Almost bumping him off the play. OG trying to move back into the half.
Gen.G look pretty solid right now, I can't lie. Abjack looks solid, Firstkiller looks solid, and so does Chronic. They're all doing their part.
And Gen.G were running on fumes on that
Jack was
defense,
carrying against G2 in Regional 2.
OG not able to capitalize on this
Well,
moment,
I mean, they scored, what, 2
now
goals all
JNaps and
series
NOLY
or something, and
versus
one of them was a
Firstkiller,
pinch
but
goal to
backboard
win
well
1 game.
protected,
Oh,
sent right
shit!
to
Oh,
Jack,
shit!
been ready for it. It's a two collide from OG
It was a pinch goal off
to get
Atomic's
this ball
car.
away.
That's a good
It's
play.
cross
Dude, they're
pass
looking
from
good.
Firstkiller with love, and Jack helps Gen.G go up 3-0.
Looking good, man.
Oh, and this is just fantastic ball.
Finds the
movement.
inside pass off an
across,
OG
out
mistake.
of
They give the
reach
ball
of
away.
Calm perfectly.
Good play.
In the shot angle for apparently Jack. That was a perfect pass.
Remember, guys, if
Man,
OG do
Gen.G,
lose this
they
series,
look
they're still in a good
confident yet again
spot.
in game 3.
They're guaranteed a tiebreaker pretty
Beyond
much,
underscore
unless
King
TSM go on to
444
win it
says
all.
first time subbing to a
As we're
streamer ever.
catching
Hope all is
OG
well.
off
I don't
guard,
think you
they've
have a
been-
long neck,
OG
Kepner.
have been
Gen.G
good at
wins
bringing
it
that
all.
up,
Watch
and
parties
now
going crazy.
JNaps not only has to pinch this, but bump Firstkiller off the ball. Now NOLY thought he had some
Chronic is
space on this
underrated.
right
He's pretty
side
damn
to go
good.
through the midfield.
Again.
Firstkiller's just up high.
He goes off the
I don't
ceiling
know if
reading these
TSM
touches. He's
4-0
playing
get
so
4-0 guys.
confidently, and
They looked
like these
pretty good as a
belligerent
team
challenges. You'd
yesterday.
think maybe OG would see him coming, but no,
on top of
Firstkiller,
it-
he's just doing his own thing. And
Damn,
else,
man, they're running away
I
with
mean,
this
he
one.
doesn't
This
get
game's
credit for the
over.
goal,
Go
but
next.
This is all because
Fuck this.
Firstkiller again able to just outpace OG.
G2,
It's a great 50 win by Chronic.
G2, I will say Omelet was playing great against them
the front
yesterday.
two players to get now the 4th goal for Gen.G, the most they've scored this series.
Omelet almost beat G2.
Since
Why
game
can't
one where they had
TSM?
that 3-0
Oh, you're not
shutout.
wrong. They're definitely going to be
Of course, now
beatable.
that it's
It's
best
just,
of
I think they
seven,
played great
you'll
yesterday,
have timeouts, and
Omelet. Like, they
Firstkiller
were playing lights
Actually,
out.
into JNaps, but it goes to Chronic, and he cuts
They
it
were
to the
they were
right.
playing
Nice
super
placement
defensive,
attempt,
sitting
but
in net, and then they would get a
OG
counterattack.
save it in time, and this gets past Firstkiller.
I mean,
OG's counterattack
G2
has
literally
to be
couldn't
fruitful,
score. It
they're
was
behind
weird.
by so much, and this has been a fruitless offense from OG in this game 3. Palm bringing in some speed. These challenges from Gen.G have been killing them.
What the fuck?
This is going to be a free shot here for Jack. Does go high, or for Chronic rather. Went high, wasn't able to complete it, but now you're just in time waste mode for Gen.G. They have such a solid lead. OG hasn't been able to put much together. They've also been getting tangled up with one another. The crushing pressure from Gen.G has been apparent in this game.
Yeah, man, they've just had all the pressure.
Jack to Firstkiller, looking for the 5th one at least, and wanting to push Palm out of the way.
Yeah, Lion Blaze
Demo,
was playing. They were
Gen.G
all
have
playing
the
good
man
yesterday.
advantage. Jack will go up high.
That's a good play. Jack's
and
going to
Chronic
pop it out.
steps
That's a
up, so
great
it's
play.
Firstkiller
Guys,
who's
Jack's
in the
looking
better
good.
spot. Of course, it's the killer
On and off the
himself.
field, man.
2 goals to his name, 5
I mean,
goals
that's
for
a good play.
Gen.G.
Goes high, goes
It's
over
the
one,
late
keeps it
flip.
close, pops it over
Jack
NOLY last second. Firstkiller gets a free
slicing
shot.
and dicing OG to
Fucking Houdini?
pieces
I mean, dude.
With that pass, Firstkiller
That was a
just
good
thanks
play.
for the silver platter goal. But oh my, apparently Jack, he's on fire right now, and he's looking better than he has all split long.
Yeah, I agree.
Gen.G
I think Jack's
at
looking
the
really
right
good right now.
time.
Hey, Sprig,
Gen.G
thank you for the
are just putting
25
OG
months.
to the
Totally.
ball
Thank
when
you
it
again
comes
for the
to Gen.G's
13 months. Thanks,
defense,
guys.
and maintaining possession has been tough in this game for OG. Even getting bumped off the ball, if they're not getting 50, they're getting just pushed off the play. It's Gen.G don't need demos. They just win everything, it seems. Jack is gone, so you think OG's defense might be okay in the
Hey, man, I
3-2,
want Gen.G
but,
looking good.
hey, Gen.G
I think them and
still looks
G2 are
scary. Now 11
basically our
seconds
chances of, you
before
know,
the
going
game
far
will
in the
be
tournament.
over. And Gen.G will go up in the series, and starting to be a commanding fashion.
All right, man. Dominant game. They go up 2-1.
They're almost adding some
This
insult
looked like
to
game 1
3.
again.
Gen.G
Okay.
came to play, and then, you know, even
Game number 4.
one-on-one, like anybody from Gen.G in a one-on-one situation.
Why don't you guys call me daddy?
So good.
Germs136 says Vitality Caster going crazy after Alpha full field
Gen.G,
pinch.
it's not a surprise they're having the success.
OG.
This dude's literally coming in this chat to spam somebody else has subs today. Like, bro, are you good?
Sure, and those Mechie kids gives
like, I'm happy for other people, but you don't need to come spam in here like it's some great, like, it's all good, man.
Kind of bounce back morally. You see, there's already more energy on the field.
Hey, here we go, everybody.
This starts to solidify in our mind that Gen.G just are that consistent. And they'll be chasing that crown.
Asking teenagers to call you daddy is crazy. If that's the way you took it, you need help. What in the Jeffrey Epstein bullshit did I just hear? Hell nah. Hell nah. What are we talking about? Okay, 1-0 OG.
And this whole play was relentless pressure. You can
NOLY with a great pass inside. Calm gets a good demo. Firstkiller left in a 1v1. J-Naps plays his cards right. 1-0.
On low boost. There were a couple times where players, instead of rotating out.
Hey, Sharu, thank you for the 3-month sub. Gary Sam, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And that seems to be the right call. You cannot give this Gen.G team space and boost with the ball. Even if you have to make those risky low boost plays, it is worth it. And OG rather, gonna
damn!
Again, the counterattack this time.
Fellas, strap back in. Mandatory seatbelts. We're not going anywhere in this series. J-Naps, great pinch pass off the roof. Firstkiller left in a bad spot. 1v2 opportunity again. They capitalize. Quick one.
And OG looking fluid on the field. After a good mental reset after the previous game.
We're going back and forth, guys. This is looking like a good old-fashioned shootout.
The experience that OG has, this is a chance to get even more. And a save from Chronic, as NOLY did his best in that attempt under pressure. J-Naps, good to put this in the corner.
Great fake. Ah!
Low boost. And there's a miss, so OG.
I don't know how we have to get there, but give us game 7.
A great job of finding each other with these short passing plays. The small ball game has been on point for OG.
NOLY already intercepted as he's trying to go high with the ball. J-Naps up first against Jack. Chronic missing.
I don't know how we need to get us there, but get us there.
You love to see that they're starting these demos on the offense now to dwindle down Gen.G, and
we had 2 game 7s yesterday.
Elsewhere, giving space for Calm and J-Naps to work with.
That's a good bomb.
Firstkiller robs him, but won't let him get away with too much. NOLY and friends of OG just have to deal with Jack in the midfield. Calm, open to work.
NOLY and friends of OG.
It's been slow going for
NOLY
OG.
and friends.
Now J-Naps to the side though, right into the arms of Gen.G.
That was a little bit of a risky touch there. You can see NOLY's still panicking a bit. No boost, leading
good
to
block.
a shot chance, but good jump from J-Naps. Firstkiller goes right towards
good
that.
Save.
Double commit. Things getting a little sloppy.
2 minutes. They're holding on, man. Pressure's picking up though for Gen.G.
But if OG can make it out, that was a big time stop when they were low on boost. NOLY again, very low boost. That's all he can do is touch it there. But J-Naps in the midfield has been.
Yeah, that's NOLY in them. What the hell just happened?
Passes from OG. They're getting them closer to the net and easier fashion.
Are you talking about that TikTok that's like Caden them? Oh yeah, that's Caden them.
Caden,
yeah.
Beating OG to the ball and at least having a neutral 50 that buys Gen.G time to reestablish themselves, and this is a good chance for Calm, but 2 members of Gen.G.
Gosh, they're doing great this game.
Another save now from Jack. And Chronic is first up. NOLY is still looking for bumps in the net, and now that J-Naps is involved, the play was revived, and the clear is not for sure there from Gen.G. The play just keeps going.
This is a weird series, man. I'm getting a little bit thrown off here. I don't know about you guys.
So close to that 3rd goal.
But I'm seeing one game domination, the next game the other team's doing domination. You know, it's weird.
Can disappear in a heartbeat. Big time clear.
This is a
going for the goal.
Come on, Calm, you got that, man. If they come back and score a quick goal, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, just couldn't place it on the left when the defender was diving towards the right. It's difficult how much it takes to score against a team like
Man,
Gen.G.
they have all the pressure on them right now.
Have a comfortable lead. Less than 1 minute left. And Gen.G only registered 4 shots after what, double digits last game? After
I think the RL gods want LG
Gen.G
fans to
can't
sweat.
relax
No
at
shit,
all.
man.
Not when
For those that don't know,
Gen.G
Gen.G
swinging for
and
the fences.
G2 make the final.
Saved
If
by
one of them makes the
Firstkiller
final,
again,
then they're in.
and Calm from up high cleans it up.
And you saw Chronic.
If not, they have to go through a
potentially
tiebreaker.
Make this save. It was off the ceiling. It was a bit awkward. He jumps, doesn't even make contact. He needs to at least get behind it.
Guys, we have a best of 5 to close, or no, we're gonna have a best of 3 to close out the series. This is gonna be, this is close. It's gonna be 2-2.
And OG looking
First team to win 2 of the 3 is in the final.
And now they've got that response game. That shows the grit and determination from OG.
Damn.
In Calm.
They're heating up. They're heating up. Look at the guys on the left side, man. Calm going high, doing his best Zin impression.
OG are gonna look that good. The reset off the ceiling.
Damn.
Solo play. Hat trick for Calm as OG. Looked like they spit back in the faces of
We had like a 5-0 game last game, and now we're getting a 4-0 game for the OG fellas.
JNaps attempts the shot. And Gen.G are scrambling to get this out. Now going for demos to remove OG from this end, but it's too little and it's too late. OG have a response cooked up. They will not be shaken.
Guys, they didn't even use their timeout.
Gen.G play against them. In this game 4
They didn't use it, man, and they went. They dominate that game. That's a great game.
Still OG taking the win.
And no shutout.
Great game out of the OG guys, man.
OG, and you can see the timeout
2-2.
This is so interesting. You see that that game, you know, so out of hand. Even the OG, who
both
are the
teams
underdogs in this matchup,
thought
Gen.G
to be
finally
able to
beat
perfect
G2.
sweep
It looks
Karman
like,
Corp.
you know, it looks
Come
like
down to game number 5. Here we
this
go.
was the tournament. This was the qualifier.
Firtkiller
that
comes
Gen.G
out
will
hot.
finally come out on
Shut
top,
down by
but OG
JNaps.
are firmly
Here we go.
standing in their way.
Gen.G just right off a kickoff. Pulling out all the stops.
Do we usually
Series
play on this
tied
map, or am
2-2.
I crazy? Yeah, we did.
Gen.G
We
have
did.
only won their games in shutouts. So see if the stats will keep the trend. Now Calm hoping to follow through with this, and the demo comes out too late before the clear goes the other side, and now Gen.G heavily missing members.
Damn!
It's just dropping bodies. OG.
Guys, remember,
keeping them
LG
tied
need
up in their
Gen.G
own end.
and G2 to make the
Now
final.
Firstkiller sends this far
One of
and
them to
wide
make the final
Chronic,
so that they
who's
get
ready,
into the
but
major guaranteed,
Calm
or
gets
they
the
have to play a
first touch on
tiebreaker.
that. Jack up, but running out of boost and needing some assistance. And Firstkiller wanting to drop this off, but knows that OG are up first. And Gen.G go for these challenges that work out and to pass the Calm.
What just happened, fellas?
Oh, and this is just a wide open net. You can see the miss there. JNaps, I think, a bit surprised by that. I'm not sure if
Two
they were
players
trying to
on
play that fake,
OG
but
just went for
Gen.G
the
fighting
corner boost, it
JNaps
looked
not
like.
getting a
They
piece
both
the
went
ball
out of the
as last
play.
man. That is certain death.
I don't know what
Gen.G will
happened.
get a
Can't really
freebie
defend
to
that.
start out game 5.
Yeah, OG just can't be
But
too antsy.
JNaps was left in a
Moving
bad
down the
spot,
field.
early
Now
challenged it, and
Gen.G
they beat
starting to
him.
look
They
scary.
called it.
Double commit, Jack coming up next. But now OG have some space to work with, but midfield still being controlled by Gen.G.
That's a
so
good
it's
play.
slow
Calm
burn
gets the
for
boost
OG
as
to
well.
move forward and find that response. When Gen.G are up, it's hard to take them down, and OG going for every
That's a
demo
good
they
lob up
can
high.
to just
Calm's
shake
there,
up the
dodges the
structure
bump,
of
gets to it
Gen.G,
quick.
and here's
Oh, a
Jack's
double
shot.
save,
Calm
bucket, triple
ready off the
bucket.
cross.
Uh-oh, here we go, we're getting rowdy.
Bully their way through.
Rough and
First
rowdy.
up, NOLY to get this out. Gen.G.
Firstkiller fakes
now
it for
forced
Chronic.
back.
There's a nice
Guys, this is the best of 7.
This will be
Top of your
possession
screen,
here.
it
We'll
says best
see
of
if
7.
OG can
We're
make most
2-2'd
of it.
up right now.
Firstkiller
Tied
with
up.
a pre-jump, instantly up. So
Yeah, this is
possession
this is
in
a
the
pretty good
hands of
series
OG,
so far,
that
man.
Play fizzled out before it started.
We're down to a best of 3 pretty much right now, though.
Firstkiller.
First team to win
scary
2 out of the
moment
next
there
3 games
for
is
OG
in
and a
to the
long
final.
Clear. Goes back to OG. Starting to build up that offense, but not registering a single shot yet against the 6 of Gen.G. Calm and friends know that they can have a good offense. They can shut out Gen.G. See if they can do it. I guess technically not a shutout. They got 1 goal at the end there of game 4, but still felt like a shutout.
It did feel like a shutout. I mean, it basically was. I mean, even though Gen.G scored that goal, and it looks like they might score.
Oh, nice save.
Gen.G had to call that timeout. So far, this has been a close game.
Yeah,
so
Gen.G called a
good
timeout,
adjustments
and
from
they
Gen.G.
came out hot, man.
They did basically get that freebie goal from the mistake at the midfield by OG, but it might be enough, as you pointed out. All the games that Gen.G won
Straw
were
Duchess
shutouts,
says,
so
common friends, I want to
have
kill the
shown
casters in
consistent
game.
ability to keep OG scoreless.
At least OG's defense.
What happened to the camera rule? I don't know,
OG start
man.
getting demoed, they gotta stay composed, but when Gen.G's not on the ball, the threat may be not there, but maybe it's Firstkiller waiting for the perfect moment to challenge. And now OG is starting to be more careful when they let that open net goal.
It was apparently a rule that was enforced.
Successful challenge from Gen.G in that midfield. OG playing more cautiously, and Chronic flicks it above, makes them look
All right,
silly.
2-0.
2-0 for Gen.G.
Oh, yeah, and another isolation play. This is what I'm saying. You got a situation.
Chronic pops it over one.
These players from Gen.G in a one-on-one.
This is a weird series, man. It's like one team dominates one game, then the other team does, and then it's like the switch keeps flicking.
Playing it high, just knew that he needed to be calm.
It's kind of weird.
Had to read off the crossbar the whole way. Very clean, very easy, very controlled from Chronic.
Do these uh-oh, that's a quick goal. They needed that.
So OG
Life is
stopped
brought
the
back
bleeding
in, man.
very quickly.
Do teams scrim against each other right before they play playoffs? They usually get another team to scrim. They're not going to play against each other.
OG get a goal. And Gen.G, like we said, have won only in shutouts. Now the script is being rewritten. OG want to do just that. They want to get to the top two for their
says, is it just me, or are they taking turns playing slower each game?
To the finals, but it's going to take everything out of OG to reorganize, especially on this offense. This calm is now completely surrounded. NOLY steps up, and almost the JNAPS wasn't expecting it. Now trying to slow down this play. NOLY, the reset.
Oh!
It's off the cross.
Shit!
And Jack goes up high to get this out, and
that was a good
JNAPS
attempt.
can't reach the ball, but he can reach the player. And this falls into the lap of Calm, who was too far to the right, but at least keeps the play alive from the left.
Ow!
JNAPS too wide to the post, and the clears are just centered out, so OG can keep coming with the shots. Gen.G, will they ever get out of this hole?
We've seen so many nice passes from NOLY. OG, there's a flip reset from JNAPS going for the 50.
Is that a goal?
From Calm,
dude, they can't score. This game got really close.
Calm with the demo from behind. Apparently, Jack just trying to get this out of their half. The pressure has been mounting for OG. The passes have been there, and they've come so close on these shots.
Good play by Jack. He gets bumped off, though. Firstkiller's there. 20 seconds away from going on match point.
17 seconds. At least OG are not letting these Gen.G counterattacks do anything crazy.
Oh my gosh, why was that so open?
Few more seconds.
Uh-oh, guys.
Equalizer, and NOLY has a chance. Double commit from OG.
OG amped it up, man. They definitely could have scored.
The ball is on the ground.
They got banned for a year.
Will help propel them
for competitive integrity.
In Force Game 7.
So a lot of OG's success was, as we
some people think
a lot of OG's success was from these crazy counterattacks, these long passes that I remember at some point my jaw was just on the floor.
It was a team in SSA.
Would get these crazy passes to him.
Why didn't they just FF those certain matches?
That's how much they were just being caught off guard. And I think if OG can find themselves on the field in these long passes, which are difficult to execute against a team like Gen.G,
I mean,
can pull out all the stops and get more on the board
because they would know what they're doing, and they don't want that to happen.
Certainly, and also everyone at home, we have a little bit of a delay. We're
Cowboy Talent says Championship Day.
A lot of pros are saying blame the format.
Keyboard. FK's dad tweets about Chronic / leaving App Jack's life in shallow water until the major. FK sits back and thinks ... maybe my dad is my #1 fan. Lover maybe?
From both sides.
Why blame the
But
team?
Now we are in the home stretch. Match point here for Gen.G.
Do you think intentionally losing should be seen as a bad thing? If you want the
truth,
truth, no. It happens in professional sports all the time.
Even more time to think. Hopefully,
professional sports teams won't play starters and stuff. They'll play their bench players so they can tank when their season's already chalked, so they get a high pick.
Ready and locked in.
It's a strat, competitive strat, so they give themselves a better chance.
A better retaliation from OG.
So if you want the truth,
2 times they met,
I think it's the system.
Only able to take a game, and the score gap is always very wide. The OG either win by very small margins, or they get slapped by Gen.G with.
But they don't allow that, right?
So the fact that OG know how important this match is.
How much Adderall are these kids ripping? Dude, I'll be real. A lot of people don't, a lot of people in Rocket League, like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I don't know, like, one person that takes Adderall. I'm not even just saying that, unless they're, like, prescribed to it.
Winning the fall major.
I'm not even bullshitting you.
In Los Angeles.
I think it's because it's been such a young game.
Former teammates also.
Oh, Call of Duty, bro. Oh, they're all jacked up.
All these players out here, you know that they can handle the pressure.
They're all fucking jacked up on shit, man.
It's more than just handling the pressure. It's about.
All right, here we go, everybody. Let's go to war. Do it for your brothers.
Those peak plays. Being the standout,
I think Call of Duty's just been a younger thing. It's a younger esport, and now the pros are just now starting to get it. Like, the average pro age is not like 15, 16 anymore. It's like 19, you know? A lot of, you know what I mean?
With the ceiling shot.
So more pros are.
But now,
Call of Duty, the average person's in their fucking 20s.
Will it be someone from Gen.G to close
24.
it out? Or will OG?
Hey, Nacho, thank you for the 6-month sub. I appreciate it, bro. Kami, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it.
OG have been on since the start of the split of having a very disappointing.
I'm not sure what the weight is.
Exit in qualifier 1 to getting top 4, but not facing the top 2 in playoffs. You know, your G2 or Gen.G to make that top 4.
I don't think we're getting underway in a second. Firstkiller. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Qualifier. OG have to prove to everyone.
Oh, they said they're getting a new server? All right, here we go.
Not only belong in the top 4 always, but they have the potential.
COD is not a young esport. It's been around for 15 years. In Call of Duty, you have to be 21 to be pro. What are you saying?
They look back on, especially
don't you have to be 21 because it's a rated M game? In Rocket League, you can be 13.
There's a lot to look back on here, a lot to appreciate.
It's
about
18.
OG.
Okay, so it's 13 compared to 18.
It's like,
that's a big difference in age.
Good. And now this is them
huge
to
difference
since they've gotten wins over G2, but
oh, you said COD but meant RL. Oh, well, my bad if I got it confused a little bit. My bad, that's on me. But yeah, there's a big difference, you know. Like people, I mean, you guys know how it is. When you're in high school, people experiment with shit. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty's been a pro esport for, God, dude, so long, man. What you mean? Are the casters just gone? What happened? I'll pick up for him.
Nice play there. You can see
okay.
Already OG struggling to deal with the pressure. And ultimately, Gen.G scores first. Unbelievable pressure leading to that goal. And the all-out panic. And you think this might be the end of OG unless they can figure something out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get organized here. I thought we were having a test lobby. This was a quick start there. Gen.G getting that lead early.
Dude, she thought it was a fucking test lobby? Oh, hell nah.
He's had top performances in every day of this regional so far. But OG know how to play from behind. Here's JNAPS trying to make some magic happen and can't get through Chronic. But NOLY has been ready and now he's
good
dead.
Cut off by Firstkiller.
For Gen.G.
Firstkiller looking for that ball movement.
This is not looking good for OG.
Game 1, NOLY hoping to get some help.
Ooh.
There's the pass.
Abjack tried finding across the first, but first went for the boost.
Counter-attack ball falling nicely to Com. Looked for the demo.
They need Jorby back? Dude, I'll be real with you guys. I don't think the casters have done a bad job at all. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I think the casters that they've had on have done a great job. I think they've done fine.
But they came up just short.
Like, I know a lot of people are, like, hate on certain casters and shit, but I think they've honestly all been fine.
Stop the midfield push. Jack puts on the pressure, and Firstkiller can't get the pass. Good send away from JNAPS. But OG running on fuse. Now they've grabbed boost. They can start that pressure.
I know, guys, you can't be happy. I already see people saying, get rid of this person, this person. Guys, you can't make everybody happy. You know that.
They did last game. See what happens now.
Why get rid of Jorby? He was the best. See, I've had people in here say they didn't like Jorby. You can't make everybody happy. You know what I mean? You can't make everybody. Your opinion doesn't matter. It gets overshadowed by your neck. That is literally just hating.
See if OG can make the most out of this little ground that they've won.
That is literally just hating. You don't even like being here.
It might result in a goal. Barely getting a piece of it. Chronic will play keep away, and we're less than half the way, or less than half the game to go. And OG
on God, Draft Boy always yapping.
Getting pushed around by apparently
Jaxie, I don't know if I like you sitting in here laughing with all of them. You make my thumbnails. I don't know if I like that.
Being won from Gen.G in the midfield, the offense just keeps going.
You're having a little too much fun. Let's calm it down.
JNAP's hoping to follow through, but what a good catch
calm it down a little bit.
And dealing with players surrounding him.
Damn, chat, you see this shit?
Space, but
come on, give us game 7, man.
To win that 50, and
stop scoring, Gen.G.
Killer in the backfield, saving that. There's less than 2 minutes to go, and match point for Gen.G and Firstkiller. And
damn!
and Firstkiller doesn't need nobody.
Firstkiller, that might be the dagger. Firstkiller goes high, pops it out, uses his dodge to follow it up. Calm's not ready for it.
And making plays happen. Firstkiller started out the series doing it, and it looks like he might just end the series doing that same thing.
OG cannot go out with a whimper. They have to go out with a roar.
Is LG locked? LG's about to confirm their major spot, everybody.
It's been difficult. Gen.G looked like to command all the real
They only needed one of these teams to win.
Are something to worry about. The bouncer that Jack couldn't read. They're back.
And that's pure
Here we go.
Calm with the touch.
Here we go.
It was such a dangerous position that he's in because he could go for the fake. Gen.G has no idea what Calm is going to do, and Calm making the perfect play, feeding his teammate. And
stop yelling, you sound like a banshee. What the fuck? Dude, when you say that, I think of the four-wheeler back in the day, a banshee. I used to have a blaster, a Yamaha blaster. The banshee.
If they start connecting on
I know what you're talking about. If that's, I don't know if you're talking about an animal or that though.
To worry about, and they had that talk in the timeout. You know they have to be quick on these 50s, and Gen.G have been winning most of those. Maybe Firstkiller set up, and NOLY makes the save. And with Calm getting that demo, there's no rebound.
Bro thinks he knows motocross. Bro, I used to have a YZ85 all aftermarket. I grew up on 20 acres of land.
NOLY.
My dad had like doubles and shit for us. I had a YZ250F, bro.
Beats around one, but NOLY there to
I got it for like 1,800 bucks used. I loved it.
Is when you start to pull the keeper, pull the goalie.
All right, guys, we used to go to Haspin Acres in Indiana.
To close this gap.
Go on the motocross track.
Oh,
it was fun,
man.
They
will be rewarded as NOLY may be over to JNAPS. No, Jack and Chronic get it out.
I used to love that shit.
Broken up by Gen.G. Calm will try for the third time.
We get it. You didn't struggle. Oh, I'll tell you who's struggling. Gen.G. Bang. OG goes high. Calm hits it out to JNAPS. JNAPS goes back wall. NOLY mid-left. Bang. We're not done yet.
Scores with a shot that breaks the heart of Gen.G.
Give us game 7.
For overtime, and there's a fake kickoff.
Fake kickoff. JNAPS is off the ceiling. Oh! No!
Still a chance now for Chronic. He goes to look for Firstkiller. It's popped up. NOLY.
That would have been insane, man.
At least you get it out of Gen.G's hands, and Firstkiller moving forward. Calm keeps
We're playing. We're not done. We're not done.
They gotta play close. As Jack with just a soft touch, but NOLY gets this on the ground, and we go to overtime.
Welcome to North American Rocket League, everybody.
It's a good kickoff, but Chronic with a massive win on the 50. No boost for NOLY. He gets a touch, but apparently Jack will pass it over to Chronic. Chronic off the back.
Good cut by JNAPS.
Up there from JNAPS. And Firstkiller keeps this ball in. OG starting to struggle. Chronic doesn't
big miss, big miss. He's gonna pop it for his teammate.
Oh, this pressure.
JNAPS has 50 boost here. Gets demoed. Firstkiller, good play.
OG have control of their boost, but now not control of their cars.
Great challenge by NOLY early.
But NOLY keeps making these heroic saves, and OG get above water. As JNAPS looks to patrol this 50, NOLY off the backboard.
Full send out of all of them. JNAPS has to get back. He's getting demoed by Firstkiller. Avoids it well. Goes to the ceiling. Has his dodge. Uh-oh. JNAPS jumps for that. Calm goes his last man. That's game.
Uh-oh. And this goes to Jack.
That's game.
And Gen.G.
That is game. LG make the major.
The grand finals is their destiny, and they will not be denied.
Wow, man. Wow. Gen.G go to the grand final. They will play TSM or G2, man. LG get into the major. Congrats to them.